All right, but let's talk about relationships.
Yes.
So you have clients, I'm guessing, in both London and Dubai.
Yes.
And you talked a little bit about these interesting standards, and I think you're right. I mean, there's questions about the alpha male versus the nice guy versus the fake alpha male.
Oh, the fake alpha males, the ones with podcasts and telling everybody how alpha they are, they're the ones.
But the problem with men out there is that I'd say by default, most of us try to be the nice guy.
Yeah.
Because we don't know any better. And our moms probably taught us to be the nice guy, and we get nervous around the women that are good looking, and we just want to be nice, even though that's probably the worst thing to do. And so the next step of that is if you learn some game, then you try to be the alpha, which makes you the fake alpha.
Exactly.
And then over time, as you improve yourself and become more of a man, maybe you turn into an alpha.
Yeah.
How do people negotiate that madness?
Well, here's where it starts from, and this is where it's so common in the world that we see it today. In previous generations, men had very, very strict fathers that were quite aggressive and hostile and stuff, and they just accepted that as a norm. Now the generation of men realize that was, or they think that was wrong, right? So if they had that strict, stern father, they hated that. Whereas previous generations has accepted that's how men come. And this is the first time we've got men that hate their fathers raising children. So what ends up happening is they think, I want to be nothing like my dad. My dad was so hostile, he was so aggressive, I want to be like as nice, because I saw how mean he was to my mum. And they kind of had that mentality, because they saw those kind of relationships where the man was the boss and the woman was kind of a bit more submissive, and they're like, that's wrong, because that's what they've been taught, that's wrong. So they were like, I want to be so nice, I want to be the opposite of my dad, is a mantra of every nice guy. My dad taught me everything not to be. So they follow the instructions of their mothers. What do mothers teach you? Don't argue, don't stand up for yourself, don't just listen, just be obedient, just listen to me and feel sorry for me. That's what mothers teach their kids, feel sorry for me. So they go into the real world, and when they're engaging with women, they're like, I want to be nothing like my dad. My dad always set boundaries. My dad was a bit stern. My dad was a bit hostile. I want to be just nice. Because mom says that's what works, be nice. In the process of doing that, they emasculate themselves. So what they'll do is they think that the way to a woman's heart is by listening and submitting. They don't realize the way to her heart is showing her who you are and taking her into your world. They think, let me just adapt myself into her world. Let me go to the hairdressers with her. Let me go shop for lingerie with her. Let me just wait and carry her bags. Then she'll love me. But really, she wants to see what you are, who you are. She wants to follow your lead. So in the beginning stages, she might reward that. She might think, oh, it's great that you just answer the calls every day and you stay on FaceTime while I do my makeup, and you just, pick me up anytime, and you just carry my bags, and you cancel your plans just to kind of watch me get my hair done. Later, she will miss the fact that you don't have an identity, and she'll miss the fact that you don't have that masculinity, and she will start to get more and more disrespectful. So it doesn't work being submissive to men or women. I'm not saying being hostile and being mean works, but what works really well is knowing your own identity and taking her into your world. But your world is one that is positive. It's not one